Okay, quick Thursday morning radar update. So relative strength in small caps today by the looks of it on the opening range. I'm just going to jump straight into the volume leaders and sneak peek what's in there. It is 10:43. We should have traded 31% to be on average volume. 31, 32. Just order these by sector. Lots of investment trusts. Serica, obviously rear view for us here because we've been talking about this one for some time. The last time it hit our screens, I will just, revert you back to this day here. Watches of Switzerland. Okay, continues. So we haven't seen this one in quite some time, have we? Potential this is a viable pullback, maybe. Active low, higher high. First punch through 6-month highs in the last year. So answers on a postcard. Will we see it over the next few days? You decide. I will just say that the trend is still not up on this. It's trying to emerge. It's got a heap of supply up here. That's why you see this move up into this. Let's just put a different chart on. Let's put a monthly on. You can see a lot of volume was traded around this area, a lot of volume around here, so you've got quite a lot of supply, and it's basically visited that area, hasn't it? Not quite got there. So early days, I would say, but for those who are interested in that area, not so much me. There's so many better opportunities out there, I would say. Moving on. When this one went through the screens, obviously bit of a sloth. Doesn't get much more boring, does it? Waste disposal services. So we had a base, we had a first retrace. This kind of trade, to me, if I took that trade, I would have rotated out of it into something a little bit higher beta. Moving on into the small caps. I've already forgot how much I put in the large caps, so I'll just reverse this thing up and go and have a look. 31%. In order of sector. Nexus. Recovery stock. Expected to post growth. ESA, this one here is like a lower high in the numbers. If you look, it got axed last year, didn't it? So not going to rate highly. No forward. We're in the metals, banking. Media, we've already talked about that one, haven't we? Just a quick one. I've loaded all the GTRS rankings for US and UK IPOs, so you can see them in order of growth ranking, growth and trend. So what I've noticed over the last few days, how many have gone through the US screens, more than I've seen in a long time going through the IPO screens in the US. Actually, probably the most I've ever seen go through them, which is money rotating into these things. Who knows? But There's an awful lot of IPOs in the US, and an awful lot have just gone through the screens over the last couple of sessions. Oil and gas getting a little bit of a pop today in the blue sky oilers. So in the screening session last night, I did a lot of kind of off-piste preaching, as I do, and I was just thinking earlier, you know, what I'm trying to get across in when I'm talking about the markets and talking about where you should try and get your reward to risk, and where people will, you know, high five and you'll see it in the media. It's all to try and build the confidence in your own execution. So you execute where you know you've got a good bracket, a good reward to risk, you've got a really good wrong area, you know, here, you know, retrace here, breakout here, retrace here. As you know, I'm riding a position in Beaks, but you know, over and over again, you know, the news. This is where a lot of people chase Beaks up here, you know, and the reality is the reward to risk is going to be found here, but nobody's going to talk about it until it's doing well on their account. So you've got to build the confidence to execute where, you know, the stocks you believe are the best growth stocks, or the, you know, whatever fits your parameters, and execute them where, you know, under your own terms. And you've got to, you know, you've got to make that leap of confidence in your own execution, because I'll tell you now, popular media sort of outlets out there will not be talking about them when, you know, you're executing your own plan. Nobody will be tapping you on the shoulder going, yeah, you know. Who's bring up Edward Treetop. Go on, Edward Treetop. This is your time. This is, you know, no one's going to tap you on the back when it's time to buy these things. Edward Treetop. You know, you've got to, if you prove it to yourself, execute your own proven levels. What give you that, you know, those results. CLX, this one still, does it fit my trend filter? Yeah, I don't know. CLX. Yeah, it's not gonna hit the GARP register, this one, but yeah, I kind of see it in the first retrace. It's probably more story than growth at the moment. Yeah, moving on from that one, no opinion. So pretty normal back. We've had a huge move this week already. A lot of backpedaling on opinions probably, and you know, as the market topped, who knows? You know, it doesn't matter to us, does it? We keep on trading the right hand edge. I'll leave it there.